Howdy everyone, this is your buddy BP, and I'm here today to talk about some of the changes that Bungie plans on making in regards to how the weekly routine will work when 2.0 hits September 8th. In their recent weekly update, Bungie mentions how they plan on spicing up the strikes to offer them greater replayability, and one thing that stood out for me was how strikes are now going to randomly drop weapons and armor unique to each strike. What are these weapons and armor? What do they look like? How do they work? Do they offer unique upgrades and bonuses? I don't quite know just yet, but on paper I do like this idea. It gives us greater incentive to go back and play those old strikes we've been playing for about a year now in hopes of getting some cool new gear that could possibly help us out in other endgame content. Also, the idea of getting armor that could possibly make you look like a Cabal Colossus or something sounds kind of tempting. I'll be looking forward to seeing this new gear in 2.0. Another bombshell Bungie dropped was their plans to change the mechanics of how the weekly Nightfall strike works. Naturally, the new level for the Nightfall will be set to 40, so I don't expect too many people to be playing it on the first week of 2.0. But the big news is that Bungie is getting rid of the Radiant Light buff you get upon completing the Nightfall, so not to leave players feeling like they need to complete it at the beginning of the week before doing anything else. Additionally, they're removing the mechanic that causes players to return to orbit when the entire team dies. Bungie felt like this mechanic drove players to approach the Nightfall cautiously. Bungie instead wants us to go into Nightfalls with a more aggressive mentality, so instead they're changing it so when a player dies they have to wait 30 seconds before they can be revived, much like how it works in a normal difficulty raid. While I'm sad to see Radiant Light go, it's a relief not having to feel obligated to complete the Nightfall before moving on to other activities. Changing how the Nightfall strike penalizes the player for dying will also make the Nightfall strikes less of a stressful experience overall, while not robbing the Nightfall strike itself of challenge. Bungie will also be changing the weekly heroic strikes, and by changing I mean removing entirely. That's right, next week's weekly heroic will be the final one, and in its place we will have the Vanguard Heroic playlist. This level 40 playlist will grant players bonus legendary marks, which are awarded at the account level rather than to individual characters, so not to make players feel pressured into having to use all three characters to earn them. Clearing your first weekly heroic strike will award you with a guaranteed legendary engram. This is a nice addition, but it begs the question, where are we going to get our weekly strange coins? For all its faults, the weekly heroic strike guaranteed players up to 27 strange coins a week. Bungie has promised to change strange coins so that they drop more often, but we'll have to wait and see how well this actually works. It's hard to imagine that next week's heroic strike will be the last of its kind, so stock up on those coins while you can, because we're still going to need them to buy equipment from Zor. I am, however, looking forward to not having to feel obligated to fight Omnigul or Valis Auric 3 times in a row each week. Big changes are also coming to Destiny's PvP scene with the addition of weekly PvP quests made available from both Lord Shaxx and the Crucible Quartermaster. Upon completing these weekly quests, players will be given access to the True Meaning of War, a special bounty that, when completed, yields Nightfall quality rewards. Bungie is also changing how daily heroic and daily PvP rewards are assigned by granting them on an account basis, not a character basis. This is to make it so that players can easily earn rewards by playing the character they want to play in PvP or PvE and not feeling obligated to have to do it with one that they don't have fun with. I think these are all great additions. Destiny's PvP scene has been a bit lacking in comparison to PvE. We get the Iron Banner once a month, and Trials of Osiris is a great addition, but it still needs something to make it more rewarding, and this feels like a step in the right direction. On the whole, I like where Bungie is taking Destiny in Year 2. The idea behind it tells me that they're looking to make the Destiny world one that's more rewarding, has a more active PvP scene, and makes playing all of it easier on players by removing the pressure of having to get Nightfalls out of the way first thing after the reset, and by awarding daily activity rewards based on an account basis rather than forcing players to have to play certain activities with characters they would rather not want to play with. I'm still bummed out all of our non-exotic equipment is going to be obsolete in a week, but I am looking forward to refreshing my arsenal with some new strike-oriented gear, and some of those new exotics look pretty sweet, so expect another video in the future of me discussing them as well. Until then, enjoy this footage of me playing Atheon on hard mode with some subs. All I really got was a time breaker, but one of us got a Vex and that was pretty sweet. Also, it was satisfying to have finally completed both hard mode raids on this account, so thanks to everyone in the fire team for your assistance. So, if you liked the video, then spank that like button. Also, leave a comment in the comment section. Your feedback is extremely important to me. And as always, y'all be good to each other, and I will see you in the next video.
Yes, we do. We really do. I'll get over here, guys. I think we... Flames.
Yeah.
Alright, is everybody ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, middle. Let's end it. Everybody get their heavy and just fuck him up.
For real, this is the one, guys. Come on. Nine, 8, 7.
We got him. We got him.
We did? Alright, cool.
Oh, good job, guys.
Oh, Lord.
Good job.
Time break.
I got the Vex!
Got it.
Yes, I got the Vex!
I got it.
Woo!
Yeah.
Hey, Bob, what did you get?
I got time breaker.
And I got the...
And a helmet.
time breaker,
too.
I got time breaker.
Man.
This is like my 10th one. Yeah,
I fucking got it.
Congratulations. Yeah, I got both of the things I wanted on this one.
No exotics.
Appreciate it, guys.
That was fun though. I haven't done hard mode Atheon yet, so.
Oh, alright, well that's a nice experience for you.
Thanks for the help, Bob.
Oh, it was my pleasure.